What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered, or welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for subscribing and liking and sharing and getting those thumbs up, and for your replay rockstar comments. Y'all are amazing. If you're here during live, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below. It is time for a Cancer Just For You reading. Let's do this thing. You never know what you're going to get from me, so please know this is for Cancer. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher, it may or may not resonate. We'll see what comes out. What do my Cancers need to know just for you in regards to love? Whew. Some of these have been awesome. Some of these have been doozies. I just got a song that came through for Cancers. I don't know who sings the song. I think it's, I don't know. I want to say the Beatles, but I'm not sure. Love Me Do. Love Me Do. You know I love you, or something like that. It's an older song. Y'all tell me who it is. Tell me who it is. All right, let's talk to Cancers. Just for you, Cancers. What up, Rocket? How you doing today? Cancer Moon. All right. Love Me Do. Who sings that? I don't know why that's coming through, but all right. It is the Beatles? Thank you. Like, I don't know who it is. All right, let's do this thing. Rolling up my sleeves. All right, pulling up the sleeves. Cancer, what's going on? Where's your energy at currently? In hermit mode. You're kind of doing some thinking, going within. Doing some introspection. Could be dealing with a Virgo or have it heavily in your chart. Challenge in love. Oh, gosh. Whew. Outside interference. I don't know. I don't know. I just got football. Outside interference. Like referee. Maybe you're a referee. Maybe you're going through some tense moments in relationships. Maybe you got a couple different people that you're dealing with. You know, maybe you're just like outside interference. That could just simply be, maybe you're into sports, football. Or maybe you just got a lot going on in regards to love and relationships right now. Maybe you feel like you're a referee in your own relationship. I don't know. We gonna find out though. We gonna find out. You're fighting them off with a bat. I don't know. Maybe you have a difference of opinion with your person. We'll see. What's exiting? What's on the way out for you? On the way out. Tension, stress, frustration. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be. Tension when it comes to communication. Good Lord. What's going on current? Okay. After a fallout, after a breakup, after something happened. Okay, this could be any number of things. Scorpio energy. What's pushing this energy currently? Gaining some you're doing this to gain some sort of clarity in regards to your situation. All right. What's on the way in? What's on the way in? What's on the way in for Cancer? What's on the way in? Ooh. Oh, love. Hello. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Are you heading out for love? Or do you have a love offer coming in? Let's see. Where to begin? What's up, Lucky? How are you doing, baby? Fred is actually pointing me towards this right here. This clarity. What is this? So you're doing some thinking, kind of staying by yourself. Maybe you're not interacting with many people. You're kind of quiet. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be. Making a decision. Okay, you're making a big decision when it comes to love and relationships. And this big decision is on what your next steps are. Okay? That's what this clarity is. You're making a decision internally, you know. So I'm going to wait to see. We're going to work it around this way, but there's some clarity. Okay. Maybe you're just dealing with a lot of tension yourself on trying to figure out what you should do. Do you want to open up to new relationships? Do you want to open up to new opportunities? Or do you want to figure out what the next steps are with one specific person? Whatever. Could be dealing with Gemini. Big decision when it comes to love and relationships. Making a choice. So you may have different people that you're dealing with, and you're making a choice for yourself. Okay. But it is involving what your next steps are. Okay. Big choice. Big decision. Hey. Sorry, y'all. That was I was calling my daughter. She's the other end of the house. Let's talk about this frustration in regards to communication. Frustration in regards to communication. It is involving wish fulfillment. Oh. Could be an Aquarius. Again, I got Aquarius. Again, could be a Leo. Oh boy. So, do you let go? Do you hold? This is really confusing to me, but it's like you're really trying to make a choice. Do I let go or do I reach out? Do I let go of something I really want? Dang, what is that? Do I let go of something I really desire, really want? Wish fulfillment. Do I let go of something? So this could be a specific person that's a big part of you feel like is a part of your destiny, or a part of your dream package, you know? Do I let go of what I really want? Am I ready to let go of what I really want? It's just something that came through for me. Some of you may or may not resonate with this. Yeah, you talk about, some of you may have been in a relationship with, you definitely put time and effort into this person. You definitely put a lot of manifestation energy into this one specific person. It is a specific person. There's a match here, but the match is in reverse. So it's a King and Queen of Wands. So could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. A lot of thinking. Goodness gracious, with all the thinking. Overthinking, analyzing, reanalyzing again. Like you're an IBM. You understand? You're like a mainframe. You're like reanalyzing all of this stuff with this person. Do I let go of what I truly desire or truly want? You put a lot of energy into this. You've invested a lot of time in this person. Maybe you were married or in a relationship. But both of the individuals in this case are in reverse. So much overthinking. Maybe even a lot of anger and frustration. Huh? At a crossroads. Can't figure it out. Confused. Do I really let this go? Round and round you've gone with this person. Do I really go after this? Do I go after this, or do I go for something new? A lot of tension here. Let's look at what this tower, it's like the tower's already fallen. The breakup's already happened. Do I really let go of what I want? That's hard. That's really hard. Some of you went through a divorce. Others of you, you're trying to do what is best for, I believe, both of you. But when it comes to hermit mode, you may be in silence from this person. You may not be talking to this person. You may have blocked communication from this person, or this communication was blocked from you. Like, there's blocked communication here. So you could be really frustrated and frazzled because what you really want is on the other side of the friggin' fence. What you really want is on the other side of that fence, and that's just like a block. Either somebody is not talking to you. That's true. So somebody may have ghosted you, or you may have ghosted somebody. Gone silent. There's silence here. There was a breakup here. Again, could have been a divorce, could have been a separation, a breakup. Neither one of you are happy about it. I want to tell you that. Neither one of you are happy about it, from what I'm seeing. Making a decision. Big decision here. Do I communicate? Should I open up communication? Should I talk to this person? Or do I move on? What's happening here? You're trying to do what is best. And it looks like you are trying to avoid a catastrophe. You're trying to avoid a fight. You're trying to avoid an argument, a disagreement. You're trying to sidestep it by blocking this communication or blocking this person somehow, some way. You both may be very mad at each other. Like, I don't want to go around and around here. I just want to talk, you know? Or for some of you, you're wanting to move into something new, date somebody else. I want to get a little bit more information on what happened here, because I'm nosy like that. But the King and the Queen of Wands is like partners in crime. Like, they're partners in time. They are go-getters. They're adventurers. The chemistry is off the charts when they're together. They're enthusiastic, and they're great partners for each other. But something went down here. I'm just going to combine them. What happened here? Frustration. You may have had an argument or a disagreement, a total blowout. Like, do I let this go? You got love for this person. So what happened was you weren't getting the results you wanted. Damn. All right. So, yeah, some of you were put as an option. You may have found out that this person had someone else, or they just weren't prioritizing the relationship, whatever that means, or they were prioritizing everything else above your connection. Some of you felt like this person didn't see you at all. Some of you just went quiet. You just went quiet on this person because you didn't get what you wanted from this person. You love this person. You really care about this person. You love this person deeply. But you felt neglected by this person. Oh boy. And you're trying to do what's best for yourself by blocking this communication or going quiet. You're really trying to figure out what's best for you here. Do I open up to new options? Do I open up to a new pathway? Oh, gosh. Or do I communicate with this person that I really want? Oh, my gosh. This is painful. I love y'all. This is a big decision, though. And, of course, this is a general reading, so some of you may have been ghosted by someone, and you're just like, what do I do here? They're not communicating with me. They've blocked my communications. They're not communicating. So that's frustrating. It is, like, very frustrating, you know. Again, some of you may have had a fight or disagreement, slamming of doors, blocking of people on the things and the stuff. And meanwhile, your heart is all in it with this person. And you're like, you know what? They didn't see me, or this wasn't successful. What else can I do? You know, you are doing some healing here. You are trying to do what's best for you. You don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You want to avoid a tower at all costs. But are you really doing what's best for you? Are you really doing what's best for the connection? Should you be communicating with this person? I think that's really what you're talking about here. To me, it's like, maybe I should talk to this person. Maybe we should work things out here. Maybe we should at least talk about and make things right here. You got so much love for this person, and you feel like this person just emotionally checked out on you. Emotionally neglected you, ghosted you, checked out on you. Okay, so there's a lot of history here. For whomever I'm talking to, there's history here. You could have been married to this person. At some point, there was a perfect match here. You were a perfect match for each other at some point. And you got a lot of love for this person, but it's like you're really wondering, do I step up to the plate and talk to this person? Do I take that next step? Am I ready for a new relationship? Am I ready to talk to somebody new? Or should I make things right with this person? Can things be healed here? Can things be healed here? Can we heal? Oh man, somebody had some ego issues. There was a lot of pain here. There was a lot of round and round in this. Nobody wins slamming doors. You know what I'm saying? Can you mediate? Can you get on the same? Can you work things out? Can you communicate maturely and work things out? Can you heal things? Can you at least make things right with this person? Can you be vulnerable with this person again? Can you let down your guard to be able to make things right with this person, to balance things out with this person? I think a lot of you would like to. A lot of you are saying this is your person, your wish come true. You know? Do I let this person go? What's up, Pinky? Hey, beauty. So this is a tough one. This is a big decision. Are we ready to make this big decision? Are we ready to let down our guard and make things right with this person? Are we willing to be vulnerable and to put our claws away, so to say, and to open up and really express how we truly feel about this person? Or are we ready to pack it up and move on? That's your question. That's the question in this reading. That's what I get. It's a big deal for you, because this person is somebody you invested a lot of time and effort into. A lot of manifestation power went into this one. Like, this is my star, Feather. This is my shooting star. This is the thing that I wanted. This was my perfect match. But that came crashing down. What do I do now? A lot of arguments, a lot of frustration, a lot of pain happened here. Somebody's ego got the best of them. Maybe both of you. Ugh. And that created a lot of pain. And you're saying this person emotionally checked out on you. They checked out, or they didn't, it's not measure up. It's not that they checked out emotionally. It's they neglected your emotions, and that's not going to fly with you, because you are a Queen of Cups, male or female, and you are deeply emotional. Very loving. Like, I got so much love for this person. All right. Let's see where you want to go with this. Tell me about this hermit. Who's ghosting who here? Whom? Who? Whomever. Whatever. Got Virgo energy again. Libra energy. Well, you're definitely unhappy. Leo energy. You're definitely unhappy with the situation. Too many cards. You're definitely unhappy here. 9 of Cups reverse. You're in the 5 of Cups. You're definitely unhappy here. Damn. And you ain't even fighting it. You know where you are in regards to this. I love y'all. I'm just reaching out and giving you all an energetic hug because, wow, you are, yeah. Some of you, again, you broke up. There was a breakup here. Dissolution of marriage. Your wish fulfillment. Fuck all. You know, it's gone. Unhappy that it just couldn't stabilize. It wouldn't stabilize. It didn't work out. Damn. What's up, Alice? How y'all doing? This one's tough. But I do see you regaining your balance here. I do see you making some really good progress in regards to healing. Loving yourself, healing your heart space, and preparing yourself to either open up back to this person if you ghosted them, or preparing yourself for moving forward in love. Okay, so I'm not sure whose fault this was. It looks like both of you had some issues. Yeah. But I'm not playing favorites. I'm going to read you what I see. But it looks like this frustration and this 5 of Cups energy is on the way out the door. Okay? Because you have been taking the time to really stay by yourself, love yourself. And truly, that is a very powerful energy to be in. It takes a lot to do our own personal healing and to know that, hey, this is it. This is what I want. This is who I want. But I got to heal. But maybe they don't want me. Maybe things just can't work out. I don't know which way you're falling here, but you're definitely carrying some pain. But that is on the way out the door. Thanks, Fred. It's on the way out the door. It's exiting. Okay? When we start fulfilling maybe you're just feeling lonely. Maybe you're feeling lonely, lost. Maybe you have been hitting the bottle a little too hard. Maybe codependency issues came between you two. Maybe alcohol or drugs, or I'm going to even say depression or sadness. Something here came between or caused a problem in this connection. There was something here. And it's very it's like, even though all of this shit went down, whatever this shit was that went down, that created this disconnect or whatever it was, you both still love each other. There's still love here. But it's like you just, like, you're angry at each other. And that's heading out the door. So because you're doing your healing your heart space, and it looks like you're ready for the next steps, whatever the next steps may be. Okay? So let's take a look at what these next steps might be for you. You really do. Some of you, again, are, going through a divorce, finalizing a divorce and heading off on a new trail. Others of you just want to make things right with this person. Even if it's just a conversation, let's be friends, let's make things right, let's co-parent, that whole thing. Some of you have been waiting for a long time. Some of you have been waiting for some sort of clarity in regards to this person. Some of you have been turning down offers. Some of you have just been sat in some kind of dissatisfaction, not accepting other offers, even though there's offers or options around you. You're just like, nah, nothing else compares. Okay, this is a spiritual, soulful love. I get it. An unconditional love connection. But if you can't get right, you got to get left, you know? A lot of you waited on this person to return to reconcile. And sometimes we just need to make things right within the connection, even if it's like, let's make things right, let's hash things out, let's do the forgiveness thing, you know, even if it doesn't go anywhere. It's like, let's shake hands and let's really honor the fact that we did care about each other very deeply and do what needs to be done from there. You know, I don't think anybody here wants to fight. I don't think anybody here wants to argue, fuss, or fight. I think it's just, it's time for peace and patience and tranquility here. I don't know if you've been fighting or you've been angry, but that's on the way out the door. And it's like peace, you know, let's bring peace and balance and harmony to the connection, even if that's closure for yourself, forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of the other person, even if they're not there. Maybe they ghosted you. But sometimes we wait for communication. Sometimes we wait too long for reconciliation, and we never get those apologies, or we never get that, right? And we have to reconcile that within ourselves. Especially if you dealt with somebody that just blocked you and went silent. We got to do that for ourselves. But I do see that you're coming into balance, into alignment with a new beginning. And really, like, you've been doing so much work in your heart space. You've been doing so much healing work here. I got to say, it's never easy, but seeing the truth in a situation, seeing what, you know, what you have to do if you've been waiting or whatever. And a lot of you just stuck on pause, you know. Some of you are extremely hard-headed. Good gosh. Let me just say that. Some of you are so hard-headed. Stubborn. But a lot of times maybe you were waiting for a while for this person to come in for some of you, or maybe you've been waiting for this to be finished in the legal system or whatever. A little bit of stubbornness on your part saying, do I really let this go, what I really want? Sometimes we have to. If neither one of you can be vulnerable and you can't work together, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Right? Can you reconcile? Can you overcome the obstacles, or can't you? Simple, basic. Some of you may have lacked courage to just take the next steps, whether that be reaching out to communicate to this person, or preparing yourself to move into a new relationship. It happens. Especially if we went through a divorce, or we went through a separation, or, you know, we were with somebody for a long time, you know. It's like, do I really got to learn somebody new? Do I really need to? Do I really need to? I don't want to make new friends. I don't want to get to know somebody else new. I don't want to get to know somebody. Yeah. So it keeps us stuck. But I think you're willing to, I think you have the confidence now to do what the next step is for you. So each one of you, it's going to be different, you know. Some of you, you need to reach out and reconcile or make things right or finalize that divorce or whatever it is. For others of you, it's, you know, move on into a new relationship. Some of you, it may be to apologize and to ask for forgiveness or to have closure or something to move on. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups here. Moving into the future, Knight of Cups, let's talk about it. So it looks like you're preparing yourself for what comes next. Whatever step comes next for you in your situation. But damn, some of y'all were dealing with situations where you were not happy at all. You weren't happy. There was no stability here. The Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands all in reverse. Damn, you talk about frustration, overwhelmment. Why can't I get it right? Why can't we get it right? That's tough. One day, maybe you'll look back and laugh at this. I don't know. This one's a tough one. Especially when you really, 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 really wanted this person. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Getting your groove back. Coming out of the Five of Cups. After a long fucking time, you are finally letting down the burden. There you go, baby. Opening up your heart space. Ready for change. Putting down the burdens, putting down the overwhelmment, putting down the struggle buses, and getting yourself back to yourself. Getting your groove back. That's good. That's great, actually. Oh, man. You may not have felt like yourself. This Knight of Cups is you. Male or female. You feeling romantic. You feeling your heart space again. Feeling good about who you are. You're back in balance. You're back in alignment with who you are, with what you're desiring, with what you're wanting. Man, you may have gone through it for a while. You may have gone through the Five of Cups for some of you up to 5 years, maybe. The Five of Cups can be loss, grief, mourning, sadness. And it may have been other stuff, not just this relationship. Could have been depression. Severe depression, clinical depression for some of you. I'm not diagnosing any damn body. I'm just saying you know what your situation is. The Nine of Cups and the Sun in reverse. Maybe you just felt like your whole life was shut down, upside down. Nothing could get right. I just can't get right, boss. Yeah, that's fact for some of you. Why isn't anything working out? Why no matter what I do? Man, you were down on your luck. Like you talk about the Wheel of Fortune was swung in the opposite direction. Your pendulum was stuck on not great. It's like it is time for the wheel to turn now. If you've been on the downside of the wheel, your luck is about to change. You're doing this energetically because you're taking the time to heal and reflect and really truly look at what you do desire, what you do deserve, getting yourself into balance. Man, some of y'all were in some really negative relationships, really painful relationships. I would even venture to say some of you abusive relationships, toxic, unhealthy relationships for some of you. You talk about King and Queen of Wands in reverse. Oof. That's people who just cannot get along. Arguments, fights, hateful conversation. Whatever that is, out. It's gone. So you're getting back to you. And luck is about to change for you. No more struggles. Not for a while. That devil is on the way out the door, whatever that devil was for you, whether it was addictions, whether it was an unhealthy relationship or many. A cycle is closing on a lot of stress and a lot of overwhelm for you. And I appreciate the fact that you have been doing your healing and coming into alignment with what you desire and what you truly want, because you've been manifesting it. You've been putting a lot of energy into things. So whatever was going not in your favor, things are going to be swinging more to the positive here coming up very soon. Tell me more about this. Some of you are getting divorced. Some of you are going through a breakup, or you did go through a breakup or a divorce, okay? Like it may take you a little while longer, maybe another month or so, something like that. Some of you a couple months to get yourself right, to get yourself to this better place, this feeling better place. You know what I mean? How do I express this? Especially if you went through a divorce or a breakup. It's like your moral compass. Some of you, your moral compass was off. You know, you didn't feel like you were on path. You didn't know where your path was heading. You didn't know why things were happening the way they were happening. It looks like things are going to be changing for the better moving forward. And again, some of you, it may take a month or two, but you'll get there. If you've been in a 5 of Cups, I'm telling you, you've been through it. You've been through it. And you're in the process of closing out this chapter right now. Congratulations. Give yourself a hand. You're the one doing this, okay? And you're putting up strong boundaries. You may not have had great boundaries in relationships. You may not have behaved very well in relationships. Or maybe you didn't have confidence. Maybe you didn't feel very secure within yourself or fit or stable within your own life and things like that. The Emperor is somebody who has very strong boundaries. They raise the bar and they know how to go after what they want. Very confident, very self-assured. And I believe that some of you, your confidence was just completely rocked. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe you lost your children, in a divorce. Or there's something here that suggests loss. And that could have been a whole bunch of different things for a lot of different people. But you're in the process of shutting this chapter out. Okay, so some of you, it's just going to take a couple more months for you to regain your balance. And you will. Right now, you're just really healing that confidence and that. Again, some of you, it was a 10 of Pentacles situation. It was something it could have been a job, could have been a career path, could have been a marriage, a relationship with children, family situation, any number of things. And that knocked your confidence so far down or so far back, whatever it was. It could have been all of the above. Didn't work out long term. Didn't go the distance, whatever it was. Things are going to be switching. Your energy's going to elevate very soon if it hasn't already. Okay? You're going to be feeling yourself really soon. Okay? Feeling confident and feeling like your true, authentic, loving, romantic, amazing self very soon. And this is being healed. This confidence and this lack of wanting to take action. Sometimes when we get in that 9 of Cups and we get in that 5 of Cups, we can go swimming for a long ass time, right? That's where you enjoy. But you enjoy swimming in those emotions. But when we stay there too long, some of you may need counseling or therapy. Please reach out to someone and get that if you feel like you need it. We can get into and stay swimming in those emotions as a water sign. You can stay there a little too long and then you can develop It's like the more you swim in it, the more you think about the past, the more you think about the shit that didn't work out, the more you stay there, the more pain you feel, and then it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And then it's harder to get off of you. It's harder to get out of those thoughts. It's harder to get out of those feelings, right? But I do see that you're overcoming it with the Queen of Cups. Means you're taking time to love yourself, self-care, self-love, and balancing yourself, getting yourself right, doing what is necessary for you. Regardless of what anybody else thinks or feels, you're doing what's best for you. So you do you. It looks good on you because you're going to be moving in the right direction very soon. What is this right here? Let's focus on this right here. Moving into the future. Some of you, it might take you a little while longer, but a lot of you stayed a long time in that 5 of Cups. You're coming out of it. Life is going to feel different when you come out of that sadness and depression or that grief or that mourning period that you've been in. Like, air going to feel different on you, you know? Breathing's going to feel different. Like, everything feels different when you come out of a place like that. I mean, it really does. Like, wow, I feel like a stallion, or I feel like I feel good again. I like that. A lot of you, really, it's time. Like, it's beyond time. Like, it's time. Some of you really needed to focus on self-love. Some of you really were doing a lot of deep healing. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. Okay. Well, some of you are going to have an opportunity within the next couple months, now over the next couple months, to address this situation with this person. The star is coming back. I don't know if that's to finalize a divorce, to make things right, to ask for forgiveness, I don't know, to get closure. Don't know. But for many of you, that star, the person that maybe you were divorced, maybe you were in a relationship with, in a commitment with, a soul bond, soulmate commitment for some of you. Some of you, this was a very loving commitment. Some of you could have been marriage, whatever. That person is going to return for Temperance here. Again, that's to make things right or to balance things out, possibly reconcile. Okay? And that is going to be another large decision that you need to make. Yay! Like, you got this big ass decision and you got all this stuff that you're working through. Well, this person is going to return, and I got Taurus, Sagittarius, I got Capricorn, Virgo. Everybody's out here. Sagittarius energy strong, Gemini strong, Capricorn strong. Yeah, that person is coming back. That star is going to return because they're going to bring in Temperance, and I don't know if it's just going to be another big decision for you to have to make. Like, do you work this out? Do you get forgiveness? Give forgiveness? What's happening here? You know what I mean? Is it reconciliation? Well, I guess it all depends on whether or not you communicate from a much more high vibrational place within yourself, because some of you may be getting an apology or getting an apology from this person. Some of you, it's a long-awaited apology or conversation that you've been waiting to have with this person. But I like the fact that you're in a much better place to talk to this person. So instead of those arguments and those fights and that bullshit and fuckery that you dealt with previously, and it was both of you dealing with it because you're both in reverse. Resentment, hate, anger, frustration, whatever it is, whatever. It's being more tactile, and I don't know where that word came from. It's being more tactful, maybe not tactile, tactful, because you're in a better place emotionally to communicate with this person. Does that make sense? Because before, when we're depressed, when we're sad, when we're lonely, when we're lost, when we've been ghosted, when we've been dealing with all this heavy energy, we are not great people to get along with. We are not, no. Battle crabs, maybe you were hateful, maybe you were vindictive. I don't know. Maybe I said some words to each other that really fucked some shit up. Okay? Let's be honest. Life is real. Tarot is reflective of, and I'm going to be truly honest here. When you finally come out of that slump and you get out of that negative place or that very unhappy place, and you feel more high vibrational, you're easier to deal with. You're much easier to talk to. And I love the fact that this energy is showing up, that you are in a better emotional state to actually cooperate with this person. Where it leads, I don't know. That's going to be up to the both of you. But even if it's forgiveness or setting the record straight or to finalize a divorce or to make amends, whatever that is, or to truly, have those heartfelt heart-to-heart communications that heal something and evolve it, that's going to be up to y'all. That's going to be a major decision here. Another major decision. That star is returning to have this conversation. And I think that that's a great thing for you to be in a better place moving into the future. I mean, it could be a while. It could be within the year. It could be within the next month. It could be within the next 5 months. It's definitely going to, it's going to be enlightening. Let's just say that. It's going to make you happy to hear from this person. Some of you may or may not return the communication. Some of you may or may not return the communication. It's going to make you feel happy to hear from this person. It's going to make you feel good to hear from this person. So it may just be forgiveness or something because, well, some of you dealt with somebody who was on again, off again, somebody who played you, caused you a lot of stress and overwhelmment. Some of you dealt with players. Some of you dealt with liars and deceivers, right? So each one of you, it's going to be different. But some of you have just been really waiting for a while to get some sort of closure or to set the record straight or to just even have the chance to get forgiveness or an apology from somebody, Whatever your path, it's your choice and it's going to be a big choice for you, But regardless, you are showing me that even if you don't take action, it's going to make you feel good to hear from this person. Why do I say that? Hearing from this person and getting that apology, a lot of people don't get closure from other people. Oh my God. Especially if you've been ghosted or somebody went quiet on you and went off and did their own thing in life and all that stuff. There's so many times that we don't get that closure. We don't get that communication that says, hey, I owe you an apology, or this is why this happened, or I'm sorry that we didn't work out, or whatever it is. That's so healing, right? It is. It really is. That shit's healing. You may have been dealing with somebody who was extremely unhealthy. They could have been the ones that was going through depression, or they could have been the one that was like abusive or toxic or an alcoholic or something, right? It doesn't matter. It's a general reading. Go both ways. Go either way, both ways, all of the ways. This person may have been so stubborn that they didn't give closure, or maybe you didn't give closure, Maybe they just held the door open and they didn't want to shut it, right? Sometimes some of y'all dealt with somebody like that, and you know it. Raise your hand. Well, you don't got to raise your hand. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all did deal with somebody like that. That was just an absolute asshole. And I'm going to call it the way I see it. There is a possibility that some of you did deal with a very overly controlling individual that didn't want to close the door. Well, you know what? You don't have to have them to have closure. No. You don't have to have closure. That closure needs to happen within you. You don't need to have another person to have this closure. But it's nice sometimes when we get that closure, when that person comes in and says, hey, some shit went down. I wish that things could have been different. How you been? Good? Okay, I'm good too. And that allows you to heal so much faster and resolve things so much easier within yourself, and to have that closure that allows you to move on. Even if you move on together, you could move on together. Some of you may not. Some of it may shut down, and with that closure goes the pain, goes the frustration, the struggle, and the overwhelm. It allows you to open up your heart space to move on to something new. You understand? I hope you do, because it looks like there's going to be some sort of information that comes in that is very heartwarming and enlightening. And some of you have just been waiting for some answers for a while, right? Well, it looks like a lot of y'all are going to get it, regardless of what you decide to do. And it's going to be both of you in this decision, the lovers. It's going to be both of you making the decision to do this, to reconcile, to balance things out, to gain closure, whatever that is, to harmonize the energy here. Especially if you're dealing with a soulmate, soul bond, or a twin flame. Damn, don't leave that karmic door open. Learn them friggin' lessons. And the great thing is even if it doesn't come back together, being able to come together to seal up and harmonize the energy and bring karma correct together. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. That healing that happens when you have that closure with somebody. Some of y'all be like, dude, I don't ever want to see their face again. Others of you are like, man, I just really would like to know what happened and why things worked out the way they did. Some of you just be like, hell no, I don't want to see that person. Okay, I'm not talking to you, because I'm talking to Cancers that would be very welcoming to have this person come back and say, hey, some shit went down. I apologize. Or, hey, how have you been? Can we get back together? Can we work this out? With a lot of you, this was your star. Somebody that you wanted, that you felt was the end-all be-all for you. And if you can harmonize and balance that out and move forward together, sweet. But if you can not move forward together, but you can harmonize, balance, and bring it to a close together, that's pretty powerful. It's powerful. It means you both have learned and grown from some shit that went down in the past. You understand? It means healing has happened on both sides of the fence. Whether or not you get back together, that's going to be up to y'all. So, I hope that you enjoyed the show today. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I will see y'all around real soon, because them's the words and them's the messages. This was a very powerful reading. A lot has gone down in this connection. But above and beyond anything else, you know what self-love is, and you know how to do your deeper elements of healing. You know how to pull your energy back and do your introspection, and you know how to handle things for yourself emotionally when things are unstable, when things go to shit, when you're not feeling good. You know, some of you reach out to a therapist or a counselor to work yourself through those problems. A lot of you, you went on a self-love journey here. And I am so proud of you, because there's the confidence and it's on the rise. So you'll be making next steps and planning the future very soon, and heading in a new direction away from that really heavy energy that you've been carrying for a while. So congratulations. That's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Until next time, namaste.